MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adam Wainwright will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Jason Hayward.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Javier Baez is on deck. .3-0 pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice hit if you want to be the leadoff guy. Work the count and then get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career line against Wainwright, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Nobody out, runner on first. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
But I tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board when it looked like you were going to get nothing.
The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Three runs already home here. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. It's 3-0 Chicago. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And the pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive
ninth.
alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Now in the box, Addison Russell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game.
That's
ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1 out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Here it is on 3-0. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Here's Jed Jerko now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right side hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 8. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping in, Randall Grichuk. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adam Hamill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Hamill.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
None out. Runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And boy, the Cubs have come to play, as this is good for extra bases as well. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Jerko scoops it up. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's Addison Russell as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A man at third with 1 away. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler going back on it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Javier Baez would be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. Three and two.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Colton Wong will stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, just 3 for 14. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Adam Hamel.
So stepping in, Adam Hamel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
2-0 pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now another 2-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still 8-0. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Well, clearly he's not setting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Grounded to third. There is Jerko. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony
Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Look into Molina now, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw to the plate and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Change up low. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 9-0. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And this is fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, no hits. One error for the Cardinals to this point. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 9-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready with the 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready once again, Kyle Hendricks. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball, you're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Baez.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready on 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. On the move is Fowler. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Jed Jerko now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 11-0. Tyler Lyons Gets the call to
Now
pitch
pitching
here,
for
and
the
he'll try to
Cardinals,
sort this mess
number
out. He's
70,
going to try to at least eat a
Tyler
couple of innings for his
Ryan.
guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He doubled
First
earlier and
baseman
carries a
number
2-for-2 line into this
Anthony
appearance.
Rizzo.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4. Wong has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Hendricks. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Second and third, 2 away. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 11-0. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
in
for
their
St.
half of the
Louis.
6th as they look to
Catcher,
shake things up here for a
Yadier
lineup that quite
Molina.
frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher Tyler Lyons.
Johnny
Attention,
Peralta
please.
will move into the
Pitching
on-deck
for the
circle now to
Cardinals,
try to get something
number
started here with
27,
1 gone in the inning.
Johnny Peralta.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. His matchup numbers with Hendricks: 4 hits in 17 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Aledmus Diaz is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Bowman.
Here's Addison Russell. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Called a strike there, 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Look into Molina now. The 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cubs 12 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive by Baez. He goes to first. He is out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to 3rd with it, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Wong. There's 1. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Colton Wong will stand in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Greg Garcia.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Felix Pena comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
60, Felix Pena. Up next for the
Standing
Cardinals,
in now, Dexter
center
Fowler.
fielder, Dexter
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Cubs lead this one 12-2. Miguel Sokolovich enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Miguel Sokolovich.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Hayward.
He pulls this one into right, and Hayward has a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Ryan.
In now, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are on top, 13-2. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Chicago Cubs wrap out 19 hits. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season. Adam Wainwright allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.